Hey, so I want to talk to you a little bit about the danger of just doing things by the book when it comes to cancer of any kind. Yes, you have to go to the doctor. Yes, you have to do everything they ask you to do. Your oncologist knows best when it comes to cancer treatments. So you attend all the clinics. You get your treatments on time. Make sure you reveal to them whatever else you're doing. But it is not enough just to go with what the oncologist says. It is certainly not enough. And remember, I started my career as a radiation oncologist in training, did not finish it in the interest of full disclosure. But I had my fair share of really addressing cancers. And I say a lot of different kinds. We were in the premier cancer center in Nigeria, and a lot of the cases that we had came in like late stage cases, so we had to treat them and we had to work with all the different departments, the surgical departments, the internal medicine, and all that to ensure that we give the patients the best kind. We obviously many failed, didn't work out because of the late stage presentation, but we had a few successes as well, and I learned a lot from those successes. In fact, that was kind of like the foundation upon which we're building what we're doing with the Brain and Body Foundation right now. But anyway, so back to what I'm trying to say. You cannot just depend on chemotherapy, radiotherapy, or surgery, and hope that that's going to get you across the finish line. Now, it may get you across the finish line temporarily, but remember, we're talking about the long game 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years from now. And that's what you have to be thinking about. It is a long game. And the problem is with chemotherapy, let's focus on chemotherapy and radiotherapy, is that once they start treatment, you're attacking the chemotherapy, treatment is attacking the cancer cells. Well, what do cancer cells want to do more than anything else? They want to survive, they want to live, and they are intelligent, sentient beings. They're going to figure out how to evade or how to defend themselves against the chemotherapy. So what happens is over 70%, if it's a successful cancer treatment, over 70% of those cancer cells are destroyed by the cancer treatment, chemotherapy or radiotherapy, and of course surgery. The 30% that survives have found a way, have figured out how to deal with this chemotherapy, even if it's a combination chemotherapy. So they just lie low. So after the treatment is over and you go home, your doctor says, well, it looks like it's all gone. And then 1 year, 2 years, 3 years later, it comes back. And that same chemotherapy does not work and they have to try something else. What I always recommend to avoid that is that you should take a large amounts of immune support supplements before, during, and after the treatment. And for the rest of your life, quite frankly, you want to ensure that you are stepping up, you're focusing on improving the strength of the immune system. Supplements are extremely important. Don't let anybody tell you they're not important. This is a matter of life and death. They are extremely important. The right kind of supplements. Obviously, they're the wrong kinds, which could cause a lot of harm and damage. And unfortunately, it has, but there definitely are the right kinds. Don't throw the baby away with the bathwater. They are very important immune support supplements. I've been doing this for about 20 years now, so I know what I think. I know what I'm talking about. So if you need to find out, if you need to know what kind of immune support supplements you need, just reach out to us through our foundation. Our staff and volunteers will be ready to help you out. But it's not just about supplements. It's also about the mindset. I talk about that a lot. It's about your beliefs. It's about your lifestyle. It's about your social interactions. If you're around people who are always talking about how they're dying from breast cancer or how their father or their mother or whatever it is died from cancer, and you're constantly being fed with these doom and gloom stories, it's gonna get into you, and you will not be able to mount the resistance, or your immune system will not be able to mount the resistance that you need to fight cancer. So there's a lot of other things that are involved, but the key thing is strengthening the immune system. So I talk about the laws of life. You can check that out on our website, on our YouTube page, which will help you understand this better. But it's really, 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 really important that you understand that it is not just the treatment that's going to do the trick. Don't let anybody kid you. You've got to do your own part. You can't just be a passive observer while your doctor, how the mechanic kind of like works on your car, and you go to get a coffee or you smoke, and then when it's all done, the mechanic gives you your car and you drive off until the next treatment time, and you bring the car and then you do the same thing, wash, rinse, repeat, that kind of thing. You can't do that with cancer. You've got to be an active participant. in your recovery. As I've always said, you let the doctor take care of the disease. You must take care of your health. Those are two different things. Usually they don't cross. Most times they don't. So you've got to take care of your health and ensuring that your long-term survival. Your doctor is going to focus on the cancer and treat the cancer. You focus on your immune system and everything else that has to do with health. Your doctor focuses on the disease. Those two are not the same thing. I don't know why I keep on having to shout this to people. They are not the same thing. Don't get paralyzed by fear. They are not the same thing. Let him do what he needs to do. Let her do what she needs to do. You do what you must do. Got it? All right. Take care. God bless. Bye.